little dreamers, and welcome to our story time. Tonight, we're going on a magical journey with a very special friend. Let's get cozy, close our eyes, and listen. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, lived a little girl named Aadya. Aadya loved flowers more than anything. She loved the bright stars in the night sky and especially loved bedtime stories. Every single night, as she snuggled under her warm blanket, she would make a wish. She wished she could visit a magical place, a land filled with wonder and dreams. One quiet evening, as Aadya was sleeping peacefully, a soft, warm glow filled her room. It shimmered like a captured star. A tiny fairy with wings that shone like moonlight floated near her pillow. "Aadya," the fairy whispered, her voice as gentle as a lullaby. "Would you like to visit Fairyland?" Aadya smiled in her sleep, a happy little sigh escaping her lips. And suddenly, she wasn't in her bed anymore. She was flying through the night sky, a rainbow trail sparkling behind her. Aadya landed gently in a beautiful land. The grass was soft like velvet, and it was filled with colorful flowers that sang quiet songs. Sparkling rivers giggled as they flowed, and big, friendly mushrooms glowed with a soft, warm light. Fairies danced in the air, their laughter sounding like tiny bells. "Welcome to Fairyland," they all sang together in a cheerful chorus. Aadya clapped her hands with pure joy. Everything felt so warm and kind, just like a big hug. But soon, Aadya noticed something. Some of the beautiful flowers were drooping their heads, and a little fairy sat sadly by the river, a tiny tear rolling down her cheek. Aadya walked over and asked softly, "What's wrong?" The sad fairy looked up. "Our light flower has stopped glowing," she said. "Without it, all of Fairyland will lose its sparkle and magic." Aadya thought for a moment, her little heart filled with kindness. Then she smiled a bright smile and said, "Let's help together. We can do it." She gently gave the flower a little drink of water from the sparkling river. Then, she sang the sweetest song she knew, a lullaby her mommy sang to her. She cheered for all the other fairies, telling them to believe. Slowly, so slowly, the flower began to glow again. A soft light grew into a brilliant sparkle, and Fairyland shone brighter than ever before. The fairies clapped and cheered. "You have such a kind heart, Aadya," they said, their voices full of gratitude. Soon, the sky began to glow with the first light of dawn. The fairy with the shining wings returned to Aadya's side. "It's time to go home, little one," she said kindly. Aadya waved goodbye to all her new friends. "I'll never forget Fairyland," she promised. In a blink, just like magic, Aadya was back in her own bed. The morning sun peeked through her window, waking her up with a warm kiss on her cheek. Aadya opened her eyes and smiled, and there, on her pillow, lay a single, tiny, glowing petal. Fairyland was real, she whispered happily to herself. That night, and every night after, Aadya went to sleep knowing something truly special. Magic is real when you have a kind heart and always believe. The end. Sweet dreams, little one. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to join us for our next story.